They've had her maybe a couple of days, 3 days or so, and she kept jumping fences, wouldn't stay any place that they put her, and you can see that's the behavior that I have here. And called me trying to get her in first a safe place, and then a place where you start handling her and working with her. Some of this might be genuinely scared. Some of it is don't want to. If she was genuinely scared, she wouldn't have just run over me like that. If she was genuinely scared, she would be going to that side, not this side. When you have a horse that's behaving this way, you have to be able to interpret that correctly, because you're going to handle it a little bit different depending on what it is. She's acting scared, but she really isn't scared. She just don't want to. If you have a friend that you think needs to watch this video, share it with them. Let them see what I'm doing and might help more people. This is a 6-month-old that just came in that has had very little handling, as you see by her behavior. I threw this stuff in here just to give her something to see and feel. And she came in Friday evening before dark, and she's pretty much just been in this stall Saturday and Sunday. I've noticed that activity in the aisleway, she gets scared. Kind of a little bit about her history. People that own her are over in Florida, in the Panhandle, and they bought her out of Arizona. I think they've generally had her maybe a couple of days, 3 days or so, and she kept jumping fences, wouldn't stay any place that they put her, and you can see that's the behavior that I have here. And called me trying to get her in first a safe place, and then a place where you start handling her and working with her. When they unloaded her, they did have a halter on her, and she did generally lead into the stall, but as you see, she's scared of everything. Scared of people, scared of stuff. In here like that, she's not really going to hurt herself. Kind of get over that scared. Not sure. Some of this might be genuinely scared. Some of it is don't want to. If she was genuinely scared, she wouldn't have just run over me like that. If she was genuinely scared, she would be going to that side, not this side. When you have a horse that's behaving this way, you have to be able to interpret that correctly, because you're going to handle it a little bit different depending on what it is. She's acting scared, but she really isn't scared. She just don't want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask her to move her feet, and we're going to see what we get. Hopefully she don't break that. Let's see. I'm going to shut this so she don't try to go through it. I'm going to grab her halter out here. Put this fork out there so she don't break it. See how she's looking at windows, looking at this window. She's coming into my space, so she's not really afraid. But she's looking for an out. She's looking for a way to get out of the stall. Which, if you handle this like she's really scared, you're going to make the problem worse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask her to move her feet. Move your feet, move your feet, move your feet, move your feet, move your feet. Not that way, move your feet. So if you have any questions about what I'm doing here, put it in the comments below, and I'll see if I can answer your questions. And if you're finding what I'm doing helpful, if you would, click the like button, and that will help YouTube know to send the videos out to other people. This way. Nope, this way. This way. This way. Come on. You notice if you watch how she interacts with my space, she don't mind coming into my space. If she was really scared, that wouldn't happen. No, go this way. No, go. Go on, go on, go on. Move your feet. There we go. Move your feet. I'm not too concerned about getting this halter on her. Move. Go on. Don't come into my space. See right there, if she was scared of me, she wouldn't be challenging into my space. She has no respect for my space. We're gonna move her feet. Move your feet. Move your feet. I have all this stuff in here for her to step on. She really isn't that worried about it. Move your feet. 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 Go on. Go on. Move. 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 Go on. Move. 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 Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Move. Move. Now she's standing in the feed bucket. Go on. Move. Move. Move your feet. Move your feet. Move your feet. Move your feet. Move. 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 There we go. Go this way. Go this way. Go that way. There we go. Gotta move. Gotta move. Luckily she's not trying to kick me. If she was, I'd have to get more aggressive with her back end. Go on. Move. Put in the comments what color you think she is. She had black points. Right now, she had black points. Come on. Move. 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 I'm sure somebody will say something about me slapping her with the rope. I guess the ones that have a problem with that, the ones that raise a baby like this. Come on, move. 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 All right, let's go this way. Go on. Move your feet. Give me a buggy whip, please. Move your feet.
The small one?
Yeah, the small one. Dressage whip. Come on. Move your feet. Move your feet. She has to learn to move out of space. Imagine the horse, 1,000 pounds, acting like this. Move. Raven can get me a buggy whip, a dressage whip. So if you have any questions about what I'm doing here, put it in the comments below and I'll see if I can answer your question. And if you're finding what I'm doing helpful, if you would click the like button, and that will help YouTube know to send the videos out to other people. Yeah, go ahead and move Hank down there. Just record through the bars.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, he is not.
Come on. Go on. There we go. Move, move. Move. Move feet, there we go. The whole key to this, I don't think that's gonna work, camera's shaking. I think just come back where you were, it'll be fine. There we go, I smooched, threatened. She went forward. Same ass, tail, demand, just like anything else. Move. Move. There we go. Ass, tail, demand. Move your feet. Don't really care where she moves, but she has to move. And all this with going over the board. There we go, she gave me her head. All this with going over the board is just a means to not do what she's being asked to do. Ah, she's following me now, good girl. Now, if you don't want me to give me a head, you can move your feet. Now we got something going. Give me a head. Move. See how she's winning. She's still looking out. She's got to look in. And gave me her head. Now she's avoiding. We're going to go again. There we go. Now we got something we can work with. You got to chew. Let's just stand here for just a minute. I put her in this stall because of this is the first stall past the wash rack, and yeah, she moved the beach balls. Got them under her feet. This is the first stall past the wash rack, so she will be exposed to everything that goes on. I don't think this horse has been handled much, and it seems counterproductive that you come in here and the first thing you do with one that hasn't been handled much to make them move the feet. Not into my space. There we go. First couple times I yielded and let her come back that way to give her a place to go. But we're to the point now where she needs to go the direction I'm sending her. There we go. So we're generally lunging to the right. And last time I did this, I had several people comment, I've got to go back the other way. Got to go back the other way. I had several people comment about doing it in a stall in such a confined area. Not into my space. But this is the best place to do this. because she can't go far. I'm not holding her on her lunge line, pulling her back. Sending with this hand and pulling back with this hand at this stage is not going to work. I need to send her and then back off. Add pressure, take pressure away. There we go. Now, see, she's making a choice to come to me now instead of going over the fence. This is what needs to happen. Now she's chewing. I'll just back off. Since she came in on Friday, I didn't want the girls that work for me on the weekends to come in and clean her stall. So I'm going to clean her stall here in just a minute and we'll talk about that. I wanted to do this first, get her moving her feet, get some respect, get her less, worried isn't the way to put it. It's not less scared, less worried, because she's really not too concerned about any of this. The thing is, she don't want it. And I've talked a lot about that, the difference between spooky or scared and don't want. You can really see it in her because she will run through my space to avoid what she don't want. She don't want the bags around her feet. She don't want the beach balls around her feet. But to not have those around her feet, she will run through my space to get away from them. That is really dangerous, especially when she gets older. Really good thing these people sent this horse to me or sent this horse to a professional, because this horse, this natural tendency is to get into your space, be pushy, be aggressive, and this would be could be a pretty big issue with this horse. I just took the beach ball and rolled it towards her. I'm going to throw this bag over in the corner where she's wanting to stand. She kind of wants to stand in the corners, so we're going to put a bag in the corners. It's just feed bags. Let's see what she does. She's by that feed bag, standing next to it, almost touching it. Ask her to move her feet. Move your feet. Move your feet. Now let's go back this way. Let's get over here where I'm in a better position. I'm going to send her the other way. Figure it out. Figure it out. You get it off. There you go. Figure it out. She don't have shoes on. She can get her foot across the top and kind of hang the bulb of her heel. And it could scratch her, but she's not going to get hurt. Forward. That's got to stop. Figure it out. There you go. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Good girl.
She's going to say, why didn't you call it? Tell us that, how else did you call it?
She chilled, looked at me. She's not turned and face to me, but she looked at me, so I stopped for a minute. It's basic two options. I'm going to move her feet or I'm going to let her stand. She has to move her feet though. You can't just let her stand. She wants to run through your space, so she has to be better about moving her feet. Now when I step that way, I'm going to get a little bit more aggressive, a little bit quicker about having her move her feet forward, so she don't run through me again. I want to thank everybody for supporting me on Patreon. That's where I usually post some of the more detailed training videos. There's 3 levels, $5, $25, $75. $5 level, you get access to all those detailed training videos. $25 level, you get access to all the videos, plus you get 20% discount on video lessons and you're entered for a drawing for a giveaway that I do once a month. $75 level, you get all of that, plus you get a free video lesson a month. I'll get thousands of questions a day. There's no way I can answer them all, but I answer Patreon questions every day. Patreon, Tim Anderson Horse Training. I appreciate everybody for supporting me there. Yeah. There we go. And let her stand. Now let's go forward again. And let her stand. Beach ball hit her that time and she didn't react. If you live up north in one of the colder environments, we're in the south. Our winters are usually pretty mild. Highs in the 70s, lows in the 40s. If you'd like to send your horse down so I can keep it conditioned over the winter so you'll be ready to show when it comes back in the spring, or if you have one you'd like to get started. It's a great time of the year to start them, and then in the springtime we'll send it back home and you'll be able to continue. This, like if getting her foot across the top board, if you were going to panic about that and stop, then you would know that then it wasn't going to work. Now she just hit the beach ball again and again, and she kicked at it that time. You have to know, I've worked this situation a lot, and by getting a foot hung up there, she knows she's caught. I know she's not going to get hurt. She knows she's got herself into a bind and she needs to help herself get out. So by letting her get herself into a bind like that and then figuring it out helps to get her to look to me about, okay, what should I do? And that helps to get their mind more in the right direction. But you have to know what arrangement you have. The people that brought her to me, the owners, knew that they didn't have a situation arrangement to get her in that this would work good. Let's go forward. There we go. Good girl. All right, so I'm gonna grab the manure fork again, start cleaning her stall, and we'll see what happens. I didn't grab a very good fork. And what we'll do, I'm sure I'm not going to have her stall all cleaned out this time. Work out a little bit, and then come back in a little while, work her on the ground again, asking her to move forward, and then clean her stall a little more. You want it to all be pretty and perfect, but by doing a little bit of time, that gives me a couple days or a couple times over the day to work with it. There we go. So let me get this out of here. I know that if she gets the opportunity, she's going to run through that door. So I'm real careful about going through it. Spread that a little bit. I know it needs more, but later we'll come in and clean it again. And by cleaning the stall the second time, she'll get worked the second time. That one out of there. It's got some trash in it I didn't know about. See how she's coming to the door and how she wasn't perspective of my space when I was in there. I know she would run through that door. So this is rodeo. I'll be posting more videos of her so you can see how she comes along. I expect I'll have her pretty good after couple of days. We'll see. Until next time, thank you for watching.